He was only on the field for 9 minutes, but Luther Blissett's appearance for England against West Germany means he's the first player in the club's 91-year history to win a full England cap while playing for Watford. And 4 changes in the Watford team after 3 league games without a win is not as radical as it may seem. The return at number 2 of Pat Rice, at number 9 of Jerry Armstrong and at number 10 of Jan Lohmann means today's team differs in only 1 position from the side which went top of Division 1 last month. That's at centre-back, where manager Graham Taylor leaves out Ian Bolton for the first time since both arrived here in 1977 and gives Steve Sims his first league match of the season after injury. Sims' last appearance in Division 1 was as a Leicester player. And another man signed from Leicester, Coventry's number 9, Jim Melrose, has established himself as their top scorer with 6 goals in 6 games. Coventry are unchanged, but should soon have Mark Hateley back. He's missed 8 matches with a foot injury. Dave Sexton delighted with the success of the England under-21 team under his control when they beat West Germany in the European final. Referee David Axel of Southend on a sunny afternoon here at Vicarage Road after plenty of rain during the week. Watford playing from right to left. Here's Blissett. Gillespie for Coventry. Watford have won all their home matches bar 1. Offside flag up there, and that was a draw. And Coventry, in reverse, have only drawn 1 away game and lost all the others. Here's Gary Thompson. Came out to Jacobs. Watford player in need of attention, hence the delay. Jan Lohmann, who's come back into the side today. And Thompson's up there again, and Gillespie was lurking. Here's Melrose. That's very awkward indeed, and quite what Pat Rice was doing for a moment there. Seemed a little bit in doubt. He certainly wanted to hang on to the ball and make sure of the clearance. In the end, he got away with it. Just brush Butterworth there, and Barnes now against Thomas. Referee's given a free kick. Indirect for obstruction. Sims has gone forward to support Armstrong. And it cleared Blissett and went straight through to Seeley from Nigel Callaghan. Chance of a break on Coventry's left, but Hunt was taken out by Les Taylor, who's got Callaghan to the right. All rather untidy on both sides there, but here's Thompson. And it's now running well for Jacobs. Melrose has gone back to his right, but Jackett was marking him. And here comes Lohmann. They're saying give it to Rostron. Oh, a miscue by Dyson there, but Jackett gets it back for Watford. Linesman is flagging for a foul by Armstrong on Roberts. Francis. Jacobs. Oh. Thompson. His turn, but not a good pass. Distribution on both sides falling short of First Division standard in the opening quarter of an hour here. But Blissett may create something here. Corner. Armstrong is on the near side of the 6-yard area. Barnes on the far post. Sims is forward. And Blissett gets a flick on. Taylor tries to get it back. Dyson out as far as Jacket. What an intelligent ball that was to Callahan. Lohman is in there. Here's Blissett. And Blissett hit the bar. Away by Roberts. Lohman is coming in. Offside against Armstrong. A calculated effort by Luther Blissett there, where some would have swung wildly. He steadied himself, kept the ball under control, but it came back off the crossbar. Very unlucky. Again, 7 yellow shirts pressed well forward as Jacket takes the kick. Callahan. It's too long for Barnes, who retrieves. Rostron in for Armstrong, away by Gillespie. And now Coventry with 2 players on this side. Hunt, Melrose has gone into the centre. Thompson's also there. And a header by Rice was straight to Melrose. A couple of anxious moments already for Pat Rice and the Watford defence, but they've had the greater share of play, as you might expect in the opening 20 minutes. This is Barnes. Good running by Les Taylor from midfield. Look at that. Missed his shot completely, but then scored a offside. I was going to say scored a quite brilliant goal, but there was another Watford player hovering in an offside position, I fancy, and Les Taylor's effort does not count. Strange how he missed his kick completely, then regained his composure, put the ball in with a lovely chip curling into the far side, but the flag was up and the goal does not stand. Rostron. Through ball is for Blissett. What a fine shot, and it deserved a goal. Beautiful effort on the run, first time by Luther Blissett. Rostron, who drove the ball through. Blissett had Butterworth in close attendance. He shook him off and drove it beautifully with the left foot, and it just seemed to shave that far post. Oh, good skill from Gary Thompson. Melrose pulling away to the far side, coming in now. And Thompson blocked, Thompson again. And Melrose, no, Thompson, no. Blocked this time by Steve Sims. And Coventry having a little spell here. Gary Thompson, close twice now, indeed twice in that same attack. Sherwood coming to meet him the first time. The scramble could have led to a goal by either Thompson or Melrose. And in the end, Thompson's turned effort was blocked by Sims. So on a ground where Watford have scored 17 goals, in First Division matches already this season. They failed to score in the first half here. One effort disallowed, but Coventry, for the most part, defending quite adequately and also offering a threat or two of their own, mainly through number 10, Gary Thompson. Those Watford Hornets are made by one of the club's keen supporters. In fact, Mrs. Rickett is standing at the back behind her sons Gavin and Giles, and it's nice to see Watford looking after disabled supporters in that way. Typical of the directors here that they arrange that special enclosure for young fans such as those. The two clubs last met 2 seasons ago in the Football League Cup, when Coventry drew here 2-2 and then won the replay at Highfield Road 5-0. That was in the quarter-final that year. And they're holding their own here again this afternoon up to now, despite the fact that Blissett hit the bar and shaved the post in the first half for Watford. Dyson. Rostron. After the prolific way Watford started life in the First Division, I suppose there has to be some sort of levelling off sooner or later. It's a point that Graham Taylor's been trying to get across to his players and supporters. Can't win 8-0 every week. But here's Barnes. Armstrong. Kept the ball in play well. Butterworth got it out as far as Francis, who tries to shake off Lohman. Goal kick. Perhaps the Watford fans might recall that it's several months since their team failed to score in a home game. You've got to go back to last March when Cambridge forced a 0-0 draw here at Vicarage Road. The fans have seen plenty of goals since then. And it's a reverse of what's been happening in recent weeks for Watford. This time, Ross Jenkins is the man coming on. And Jerry Armstrong, voted the best British player in the World Cup, is the man going off. Ross Jenkins, who celebrates 10 years at Watford next month, their longest-serving player, hence the generous applause as he came on. Here's Hunt. Jacobs. Francis. This is Hunt again. Oh, Melrose, a lovely... brought down by Jackett. Now, that was a foul 20 yards from goal. Melrose had turned his man. Whether you'd call it a goal-scoring opportunity is open to debate. David Axel, the referee, talks to Kenny Jackett. It was a lovely turn by Jim Melrose. One has to take that into account, and therefore perhaps Jackett will be booked. And I think that might well be the right verdict, because Melrose turned so sweetly. He threw him completely. So, 20 minutes into the second half, free kick to Coventry. And here's Gillespie. It's a Watford throw. I think the crowd would have insisted on that anyway. There's a determination about Coventry which has got to be encouraging for them. But there's still some way to go. Oh, that was awkward. Came out to Rostron, there's a chance in there, and goodness me, Jenkins from almost underneath the crossbar. Danny Thomas gets a pat on the head from Seeley for intervening, but either Blissett or Jenkins seemed likely to score there. Thompson's touch. Melrose. Now, Hunt just staying slightly wide. This is Steve Hunt. And goalkeeper, and I think possibly the side of the post as well. Steve Hunt attacking Pat Rice, getting power into the left foot shot, and Sherwood reacting well. Ball caught the outside of the goal. And in comes Gillespie, but that's an easy one for Sherwood. Thomas and Callahan. Watford sending 5 players forward from midfield as that ball was held up. And Dave Sexton's team looking as though they're going to take a hard-earned point here. Melrose. Hunt. Melrose, Thompson. Good effort. Oh, how strong Coventry have come at the end of each half. Towards the end of the first half, Gary Thompson twice tested Steve Sherwood, and that was a good slick build-up and a fierce shot. Only just over from Thompson. Header was by Butterworth, but there's no last chance because Watford have failed to score in a home match for the first time since last March. And I suppose other managers will be ringing up Dave Sexton and asking him how you stop Watford, and Graham Taylor manages to smile. Perhaps the answer is the attentive way in which his defenders played today. Luther Blissett hit the bar in the first half, but it wouldn't come for Watford after that, and indeed Gary Thompson might well have stolen the match for Coventry at the other end. Coventry take their second away point of the season, and Watford have now gone 4 league games without winning. Sometime, I think, it had to level off.